Hello guys and girls, welcome back to Geekism. My name is John T and we are here in another brick in the mall. You might notice that it looks slightly different. If you have noticed, incredibly susceptible of you. Basically, there has been an update to the game, and when I launched the last save file, it came up with big letters across it. This is an old save file. Do not report bugs. It's probably broke. To run while you can. Women and children first. So, it let you carry on playing it, but it was incredibly annoying that it was written across the screen, and I thought, we haven't done that much. It's probably okay for me to start again. So I basically sat and played for about an hour and really just got to where we were. The good thing is, because I was able just to recreate, I actually took a screenshot of the old one and basically tried to build it pretty much the same. But because we didn't make all the mistakes that I made in the last one, like building this corridor huge and sort of redoing things over and over again, it means that we've got quite a bit of cash in the bank and we're making money a lot quicker. We're making about 500 a day, and that's purely because I was able to not make the same mistakes that I did last time, which were sort of overstaffing, basically space. It was the maintenance figure there. Maintenance figure is currently 441, but basically every little square here costs maintenance. So to get rid of that, I just built this and not this huge path that we had before. So what we'll do is we'll build the path up as we go. Okay, right. Other things is research then is cracking on nicely. We've got electronic supplier nearly done, and that's actually the one I want next. I want to build an electronic store right here. It's going to be our second store because I've got a feeling it's going to be a good margin for profit. I think I've got a feeling it's going to make us a lot of money. So here then basically, let's just show you quickly while that research goes along. In fact, I might as well speed it up because not much is going on. This place pretty much runs itself now. So the new patch, has brought in public transport, which is something we're going to have a look at. So if we now go to build and roadwork, we can build a bus stop. We have to unlock bus transport, but we can build a bus stop, which is very interesting. The other thing it's done is, and this is quite a big one, and this is the reason the old save file didn't really work, and it has made it so that we can rotate a lot more objects, including these fridges or freezers. So you can see now that they're now sort of top-down freezers as opposed to being shelf freezers. And if we click this, we can actually rotate them all, which is perfect. So we can also do that with tables, I believe. Oh no, I don't want to add that there. Tables and shelves now all rotate as well. And apparently the developers were having a bit of trouble figuring out how to show that stock was running down with them being this way, but it looks like they've managed it now. So I'm pretty sure everything now can be rotated, which is great news. Let's have a look. Fast food oh no, I can't. No, it won't let me click any of those. I wonder if they can, because I know they couldn't be before. I've seen other people let's play, but these can as well. Little seats, movie projectors, they could already. Vending machines cannot so far. Arcade cabinets cannot. Trash cans obviously don't need to be. So any vending machines we need along the back there. Urinals. Oh, we haven't got those open yet either. Okay, so overall, that seems to be the main thing. A lot more rotation and public transport, but so far we're doing okay. We've built the car park out a little. We're not really having any nasty. We've got a good real-time customer satisfaction. I don't think that's going to get much higher than 60% until we start adding in other amenities like food courts and things like that. But so far they're happy with the little shop. We're not getting any red signals down here saying that the staffing is too low. As you'll see, we've always got pretty good staffing. I basically spend I'll be honest with you, a good half an hour just fiddling with the staff. That sounds bad. Yeah, basically spent half an hour fiddling with the staff, and this is now what we've got. So now we're open 24/7. That was the other thing that happened as well, night hours. So we're open 24/7. He'll come in now, take this guy off. He'll get off at midnight. There we go. See you later, buddy. And it means that we've got no crossover, no point of time when there is nobody. We have a janitor. Near enough all day. Keeps the place pretty tidy. Here, well, we may have missed one or two. Couple of people there when the changeover happened, I think, at 10 PM. So we're not too worried about that. You're always going to miss a few. But it does seem to be worth opening in the night, at least for these kind of stores. I don't know whether it's worth it for more specific stores like electronics or clothing, but for these sort of, Kmart style, Walmart style shop, I think it's probably worth staying open 24/7. So let's have a look. How are we doing? Research 71, 96 hours. We're going to have to get started, but what we can do is we can begin building the foundation. So I'm thinking a pretty long store. These sort of electronic stores often are sort of long and thin, you know. They go far back. There's sort of phones at the front, PCs at the back. I'm kind of going to base it a little bit around an Apple store, to be honest with you, because I think that's something that'll look pretty good. I'm thinking that's probably a sound investment. I've got a horrible feeling that's going to put a wall there, though. So let's build walls. There we go, I'll get rid of that, good, because we don't want extra walls. Now, storage-wise, I don't think this is going to need a massive amount of storage. What I think I'd like to do is maybe make the next shop like an L shape, so we can have a little bit of storage at the back here. One thing we do need to do is sort out some delivery space with the road here, so we'll take the road up a little, and loading zone. I'm thinking just like a loading zone and a staff parking or something there will do, just so we've got a little bit of staff space for these guys here. There's a little bit here they can share as well. That's probably going to be the way to do it. Unfortunately, what have we done there? Last couple of customers, they're leaving the centre because they are hungry and there are no restaurants. Okay, well that's interesting. We'll maybe look at doing a restaurant after we've done this one. I don't know why though, because so far it's one shop. They're coming in, they're buying their stuff and they're clearing off again. They're even checking their phones, look. So I think, yeah, well, that's something to bear in mind, isn't it? But we need our builder. Let's have a look. How are we doing for builders? Maintenance centre staff. We only have one builder now, and they don't come in until midnight, so they're on their way. But maybe a second builder just while we're getting this big building done. So let's have a look. Hire builder. Do we have any good builders? No, we have a pretty good cook. No, we have all crap builders. Okay, so let's have quite like you with your duck face. There we go. We'll have you, and you can come in at 8. There we go. And so we've got a builder most of the day now. Yeah, most of the time there's a builder. We're doing okay for cash. We can afford, well, you know, we're on 600, 800, 500 profit a day. We can afford a builder. Okay, let's have a look. Get this built here. Get rid of the trees. Fortunately, we don't want trees inside. This is not a rainforest cafe. So you're doing a bit of road there as well. Okay, so let's have a look. So load road. Yeah, let's go road there. And let's do a loading zone there and a staff only parking there. Then we can go back to our foundations and build that. It's not going to be a massive storeroom. Or is it probably there, isn't it? And then the next building will come up this way. Yeah, okay. So that's going to be our storeroom. Okay, let's get some doors in this thing so we can actually use it. So we'll have a staff door onto the back there. Might as well put it in the middle, that looks smart. And another staff door there. Again, the middle looks pretty smart. And then we'll have a double door there into the shop. That's pretty much all we need. Now, this needs to be a premium looking shop. So let's have a look at some nice floor. What have we got? We've got like these sort of ready carpety ones, or wooden. I suppose wooden would look pretty good. Yeah, that looks quite smart. That's pretty good. So a nice bit of laminate flooring. I think we could go for that. I think we'll keep the storeroom as it is because that doesn't really matter what it looks like too much, does it? Okay, so let's go back to builds, and we need a couple of counters. Where are they? Have I just scrolled back? Checkout counter. There we go. The checkout counter's kind of got to be that way. I'm trying to think how's best to do this. We could do with 2 of them really, although it doesn't really leave much space for stuff. Although, actually, that might work quite well. If we have one there and one there, that's got to be the best way, because we've got to make sure that people are actually going to get into this stuff. So, table, laptop, game consoles, smartphones, tablets, MP3 players, cameras, and TV sets. So that's basically what we're building in this one. I don't think that shelving has anything. So there's DVDs and Blu-rays and music CDs. That's going to be a separate store. We'll build like a HMV type store for that. This is pretty much all tables in here. So let's have a row along here that would be phones and other things. Now, where did the checkout counter go to? Halfway along that last one there. So if we then do this, and we can have some premium... Oh, that's a bit annoying. What about... Sorry, that's my Discord going off. We've been having a nice little chat on Discord this morning about various bits and bobs of the gaming industry. There we go. What about that? That looks quite nice. That one's a little bit off, to be honest. I actually quite like that. I actually do quite like that. Okay, so let's have a look. So at the front here, we need to make this place a shop first. So a sign. Oh, no, didn't want to do that. Can we undo? Proceed, there we go. So this is a store, and that's a storage. That's good. You can do that with fill rather than drag. That's what we like. Okay, so manage then. Store 3. There we go. What are we going to call this? It's a phone and laptop. It's got to be an Apple ripoff, hasn't it? So let's go for iGEEKISM. Good stuff. I mean, it's obvious, but it's good. Any better name, let me know. I'll happily change name. You know, I'm not the best at naming things. We'll call this iGEEKISM storage. Store at storage. There we go. Okay, and then we need to assign that as well, don't we? How did we do that? iGEEKISM, assign storage, Geekism storage. There we go. Now, 9 till 5 seems a little short. Although that is an 8-hour shift, so it's perfect for staff. Let's do 9 to 5. Let's see how we get on. Let's have a day and see how we get on. So manage iGEEKISM. We need some staff. Do we have any good cashiers? No, you're probably the best one. And you can come in at 9 and work 8 hours. And we have a clerk. You can come in at 9 and work 8 hours. Yeah, you're fine. Okay. So finally, we need to actually put stuff on the shelf. We don't want food and drink. Let's have... So really, we want phones. It's little... As you come in, normally, it's phones and stuff, isn't it? So we've got phones, tablets, MP3 players, and cameras. So we'll have 2 phones. 2 tablets. I'm going off what I think is probably popular in the real world. We can always change this as we go. MP3 players and cameras. And then here we'll have some of the bigger stuff. So here we'll have, I'm thinking we'll have 2 TVs at the back. Although this shop probably wouldn't normally do TVs, would it? Apple doesn't really do TV. That's more of like a Dixon's laptop and games consoles. There we go. So are we paused? We're paused. Let's get some stock in here. Hopefully that storeroom's big enough. I think double speed's probably about right. Somebody commented, I think it was Eddie, commented that the full speed is maybe a bit too quick. And yeah, you're probably right. I'm always very aware that as a YouTuber, we've kind of got to get stuff happening. You know, things need to happen. We need to be building shops each time. We need to be, doing this, doing that. So I'm very aware that I don't want the game to be too slow. So our staff should be thinking about coming in now. Here they are. Great stuff, and they're here. I think that's a change as well, is that staff are now ready to start at 9, which is something they didn't do last time. They would turn up at 9, and a couple of times they would miss customers. So here we go. Our second shop is open for business. Let's have a look. Are we getting some trade? Is anybody interested? Oh, one person is considering buying a tablet, and they bought a tablet, and I've got a feeling $500 we made on that. So I can only assume that this is basically free money right now. This is gonna earn us a lot of money, as long as we have some more staff. Is he done? He's gonna sit on his phone. Look, I love that. Sitting on their phone is great because they are hungry. Yeah, and what's this one? Tills are full, and electronic supplier is done. Obviously, yeah. So restaurant is definitely the next one. She just bought 2 things. Oh yeah, you can keep coming, love. You spending a fortune. Yeah, checkout's getting a little high. Janitor is getting a little bit too much going on. A lot of dirty floors, but he's keeping on it. He's keeping on it. Yeah, what time's this? About 1 o'clock. Seems really busy, but we're going to struggle to get another checkout in here now. We're kind of full. this is kind of a full shop, so we're probably going to need a larger version of this store somewhere else. Okay, that's good to know. Here we're kind of buying stuff. Oh yeah, look, this was the best thing we've done. Look at the profit we're making. Almost £1,000. I think £1,000 profit. Oh, a daily profit of £2,000 we need for the next one of those. Okay, good. But I'm kind of thinking that's okay. I mean, it look, it's a little pretty sparse, but these kind of shops, this is kind of how they look. They usually have a row along either side, and then maybe a couple of tables in the middle. And normally the checkouts, to be honest, are at the back of the store. But I was thinking more about how it kind of works, So we made a fair bit of money on that. I wonder whether it's worth opening it longer. This sort of shop would probably open till maybe 8 o'clock at night, something like that, maybe. We'll see how we finish the day. Let's have a look. Profit. Oh, we're doing really good. It was really worth opening, I think. Obviously, the salaries have gone up quite a bit, but the maintenance hasn't gone up much because it's pretty much just $1 for each of these tables. So it's kind of free money because it doesn't look like we have to pay for stock. It looks like stock's free until we sell something. Yeah, a lot of people seem to be leaving because of low staffing. I think we're going to have to start looking at having staff on a lot. She's left. She's taken her stuff with her. She just nicked that. That's what I don't understand. It's people stealing when they can't get served. They're like, right, that's it. I've queued for 3 minutes. I'm out of here. I am now living a life of crime. Anyway, stuff seems to be stocked pretty well, so I'm not too worried about that. And over the night, we seem to be fine for staff. I think we need another staff in the daytime before all 4 of them are on to kind of help with the rush a little. So let's have a look. Geekos. Yeah, we only have to see. There's this red line is the sales, so we need somebody else on a morning. So hire cashier. We have no good cashiers. We'll hire you because you've got cool hair, and we're going to put you in. Yeah, come on, there. I think there's no point in having 5 of you on because we only got 4 tills. But that time you're going to come in at 4 in the morning. No, I don't want that. We're going to have you come in at 7. But we're going to have you a short shift. There you go. You've charted. I know somebody else pointed out that the salary is a little less per hour if they do short shifts as well, which is good. So we'll just have you in for a 5-hour shift on a morning. You're part-time. You're a sort of stay-at-home dad type guy. So you just come in while the kids at nursery. There we go. I'm creating backstory for you here, folks. There's lore involved in this game now. 3 in the morning. We have 2 staff on at 3 in the morning. Is that him just coming in before I changed his hours? I think it is. Queues are still full, and they're hungry. Sell 30 different types of products. That'll probably do once we've done all them. How many have we got here? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh no, there's a few repeats. It's probably 22 there. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Maybe 30, I'm not sure. But we'll see how that gets on tomorrow, our next day. See if it's worth opening it overnight. I'm not sure it is, because we only made about 4 sales yesterday. Let's have a look what it did yesterday. Can it tell us that? See, cost price 1 to 200. Profit is massive. Doesn't say anywhere how many we've actually sold of something, does it? A little bit irritating. Oh well, we'll have a look at day 2. See how we get on. We're about to open up. Oh no, 9 o'clock we open up, sorry. But you'll see now, like I say, the staff get here at a good time. Not much to do, the store assistant there, so he's just going to hang around. Can you please at least hang around in the back, scratching your arse and looking at your phone? Okay, we're open. Let's have a look. I want to follow this today. I want to really see what sales we're doing today. It's quiet. Nobody buys a phone in the morning. This is pretty standard. Come on, guys. Come and spend some money. We only need like 1 or 2 sales really to make a big difference. One sale will pay for the staff and maintenance of the whole store all day, pretty much. Okay, somebody's coming in. What are you looking at? Oh, a TV. Yes, that's what we like. That's going to be a good few £100. £160 that made us. So that's paid for the day. That's paid for this shop to exist today, which is great. Near enough, anyway. 8-hour shifts at $10 each, 80. So that's paid for the staff. So one more, and we're in profit. But is that going to be it? It's lunchtime. Come on, guys, get your lunch. Come into town. Come into the mall. Get yourself a phone. Or, what's that one? An MP3 player, is that? Looks weird, doesn't it? How are we doing? Come on. Come on. We've only had one TV sale. There's got to be more than that. I mean, I know the sales are going to be slower. It makes perfect sense that people aren't buying TVs as much as they're buying bread. What are you getting, buddy? I don't know what that is. That's a table. What's that? Camera. Oh, camera. Cheers, buddy. Well done. Enjoy your camera. So we've sold a TV and a camera. Oh, here's another one. What are you getting? You're going to get a game console and another TV. Yeah. I think this was a good second shop to build. I really do think this was a good second building. Yeah, pretty happy with that. Okay, and they're going to shut now. Boop, there we go. 4 or 5 sales, but you know, like I say, it's doubled our profit. That little store has doubled our profit. Which I think is great. Right, we'll leave it there. In the next episode, we're going to start building. I'll show you what we're going to do, because I've already got it in my head. We'll get a large foundation this way. And then we're going to have the stock room for that at the back here. We can put the roadworks in now, actually. We're going to have another loading zone and another staff-only parking there. Okay, and we'll just keep working round in these L shapes, and then we'll have to carry the thingy up here a little bit as well, and we'll have our first little court here with a fast food outlet, I think. But I don't think this one's going to be fast food. I think this needs to be another shop. So I'd like you to let me know what shop you would like to see in this next building here. Let's have a look at the options we can do. We've got a big need for fast food and sort of other activities, bowling and movies and things like that. But for now, we just want to have sales, shop sales, so we can do a chemical store. So that's like a hardware store, I guess, or like a super drug type thing. Or if you're in the States, like a Walgreens, I guess, that sort of shop. We could do clothing. That could be interesting. We could do. I kind of want to split those up, so we could do men's clothing or women's clothing. We could maybe do a media one that might work well next to the electronics. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys. Or we could do a liquor store, but that would probably be somewhere else. Or we could do a frozen food store. We could do. Oh, look at these options. We've got frozen food there. We could do frozen veg, frozen ice cream, things like that. Frozen ice cream as opposed to fresh ice cream, Jesus. And we could do like a farmer's market type thing with just sort of fresh fruits and fresh veg. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys decide what we build next. Please let me know in the comments what store, long thin store, what you think would work well there. The highest voted comment, or the one that just I like the look of, or I think makes sense. Give me your arguments for what store you would like to see. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, you can give us a like. It really does help out the channel. And if you're not already, please don't forget to subscribe. Tell your friends about this series. I think we could go somewhere with this. I'm really enjoying it. We've tried a few games that haven't quite hit, Conan didn't really do as well as I'd like it to. Throwback Thursday, although I'm still loving doing it, and I'm going to carry on doing it because I just enjoy playing those games, isn't quite doing as well as I would like it to either. This one, I think, this could be a good series for the channel to sort of go as our secondary game to Planet Coaster. So, thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. All the usual stuff. Like, comments, do what you like. Okay, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.